Hi, everyone. Bumblebee's on her way to Cincinnati to help her sons move. Hi, Brown Farm. Hi, Riri. Yes, I was just out chasing the dog. She didn't want to come in, but and she does not come when I call her. She's the first dog that I've had that really does not pay any attention to my come command at all. That's really bad. Uh, I had to hire my dog walker, Jolene, to put her into training to help out with that. But I think unless I am able to make her come and not just keep shouting it at her, it won't do much good. Anyway, yes, I sold 6 eBay items and 5 Poshmark and actually 2 Mercari. So 13 items. Is that right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 11, 12. Yeah, 13 items altogether. But I've been listing 3 a day, except for today. I haven't done any listing today. I'm trying to take Sundays off. So, yeah, so that's 18. I'm still not selling as many as I'm listing. Close to it, 13 to 18. So how is everybody doing? Uh, I had a productive day yesterday. Today, not so much. Yesterday, I washed clothes. I hung them out on the line. Uh, 2 of my black pants, for some reason, did not rinse the soap out very good, and they had white marks all over them. So I sent them through the washer again, just on rinse, and they were fine. So I'm using those Earth, what is it called? Earth Breeze or Earth something. It's just the sheets saturated with the detergent. So usually I don't have any problem, but I put 2 of them in because I had a big load. So I put 2 of them in. Maybe that was too much soap. I don't know. It was, and I figured if it's on the black pants where it shows, it's probably on everything. Just left a little soap. I should have sent the whole thing through a rinse, but I had already hung them out on the line. Today I hated to spend the money, but oh well. I sent for another wooden rack, those collapsible racks that you fold up. These are Amish made. They're maple. They're the nicest ones. The one I had would have lasted me for a long time if I wouldn't have let it out for a couple winters. It's still usable because the wood is so good, but it broke in a couple places. I had to tie it together. So I sent for a brand new one. So I'm going to use both of them, but I will make sure I bring the new one in. In the winter, I could even use it inside, for things I don't want to put through the wash or through the dryer if I ever get a new dryer. Hopefully, I'll get it this next week or whenever they can deliver it. Yeah, so it's been a sort of a slow week. Brown Farm, you had some nice sales. I've been watching what you've been selling. Yeah. I also baked bread yesterday. I baked a new kind. I baked potato bread. It uses some, in with the flour, it also uses those potato flakes that you can get in the box. And this recipe had real butter instead of oil. I think the next bread I make, I'm trying different ones now. I'm going to make an egg bread. My bread machine, makes the tall loaf. Some of them make the long loaf. I've had both kinds, but this makes the tall loaf. So I think from now on, this one was 1.5 pounds, and they're only about this tall. They're not like this tall. They're this tall, and you can slice them on the side, which is better than slicing them this way. So I think I'm always going to do 1.5 pound loaves, which is all I need. I don't need a big 2-pound loaf of bread. The heel of it usually always goes to the chicken because I can't eat it fast enough. Homemade bread doesn't have anything to keep it, and it doesn't last as long. It'll last a week if you keep it in the refrigerator, but I don't always remember to put it in there. Oh, yes, you did have some nice sales. I look in on you every morning on your garden video to see if I see anybody or any animals or anything. I watch it for a couple minutes. Yeah, while I'm up putting on my makeup, if I am putting it on at all. Yeah, so let me share my screen and show you what I did sell. Everything is on these tiny little sheets, so I have to actually use magnifying glass if I want to tell you where these things are going to. So I found it. I'm going to share my screen. The first one here is just to show the difference between, this was last week as far as the prices of things went. And this is this week, teensy weensy prices. You can see the last 7 days, it was only $153. I mean, that's pretty poor. So that's a warning right up front. So let me go to the first item here. This is something that you wouldn't think you'd sell in midsummer, but this is a fully sequined little mini skirt. It's leopard print, and it's a size 6. You'd think this would go during holiday time, but it sold. It sold for $22.69. They paid shipping, so they paid $28.84. And this went to Maplewood, New Jersey. Then another thing you'd think you'd sell in the winter. This was a sweater by Old Navy, pullover men's sweater in a large Argyle on the front. It was ivory and gray. Nice looking sweater. This sold for $23.89. With shipping, they paid $29.74. And it went to Weymouth, Massachusetts. And then I sold this little LL Bean organic cotton knit top, women's large. It had a notch V-neck with a little pleating there and cuff sleeves. This sold for $16. So $16.34 or 24 cents. And this went to Mapleton, California. They paid a total of $23.42. Then we have this little Napa Valley one down here. Napa Valley top. It had a little stitching of a little floral shop on the front. It was the fabric was almost like waffle weave fabric. It was new with tags, and it was in a size 1X. I'm thinking Bumblebee sent this, but I'm not positive on this. Yeah, this sold for $17.20. They paid a total of $24.19. And this went to McNeil, Arizona. Then, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Byland Farm. This is Champion Golf Shorts, men's 36, new with tags in the dark gray. They have the hidden pocket, and this sold for $13.49. They paid a total of $22.49. This went to the St. John Virgin Islands. So one of your shorts went to the Virgin Islands. I've been at St. John's. I've been to St. John's Bay and swam in the beautiful blue water of St. John Bay there. And we went scuba dive. Not scuba diving. Is it scuba diving when you don't wear the tank? When you just have the little air thing? I guess. I don't know. First time I ever did that. Yeah, gorgeous place there. That's where these shorts went. And my last eBay sale was this L sweater, a layered look. It was a gray top. Well, it was all connected. It had a black collar, like a Peter Pan collar, and black, looked like it had an undershirt with Swiss dot and a keyhole back with one button. This sold for $17.23, a total of $24.70. And this went to Lexington, South Carolina. And that's all for eBay. So here on Amazon, not Amazon, I have Amazon on the brain, on Poshmark, a Rachel Zoe sweater, Zoe or Zoe, however you pronounce that, back here. This had a beaded sparkly elephant. You can't really tell that this is an elephant on here. Why isn't this coming down? I don't know. But this is an elephant. If you use your imagination, you can see that it is. It's all beaded. It was a really nice sweater. And I love elephants, and I'm sure that's why I bought it. But I like the brand too. Yes, this sold for $18. I netted $14.40. And this went to Cary, North Carolina. This was a blouse by White House Black Market, ruffled cap sleeves. It was very silky. It felt like silk, but it wasn't. Well, here, it was a silk blend, I guess. It was a size small. It was lined, and it sold for $15, and I made $12 net on this. It went to Minden, North Nevada. Minden, Nevada. And This is shorts that I just got. In fact, I didn't even have time to put these away. I listed them and they sold right away. Time and True, thank you, Bumblebee. This was in her linen box that she sent me. They were size XL, which is a 16 to 18. Had pockets, and it was a elastic waist. These sold for $14. I netted $11.05. They went to Ormond Beach, Florida. This is another one that was in Bumblebee's linen box by Indigo Rain. Wide leg linen pants. I'm pretty sure they were in her box. Yeah, I'm sure they were. These sold for $20. Yeah, these are the ones that I thought maybe I would keep, but they had cuts up the leg. They were very beachy. I remember opening these, and she told me they had splits up the legs. Yeah. Okay, $20. They had a shipping discount, though, so I made $13.98. And I didn't write on where these went. These last couple I didn't write on. Oh, dear. And then I sold, come back here, Old Navy denim jean trucker jacket, men's extra large. And I was buying a lot of jean jackets at the time I bought this. This was the biggest one. It sold for $33 on Poshmark. So I netted $26.40, and that's what I made the most on this week. I don't have where this went either. Okay, now my Mercari sale. Come on, I know you're there. Oh, not a very big picture. Well, this is over here. This is Exertech Racerback Neon Tank Top. It's in an extra large, had a ruffled hem. This sold for $13. And I made $13 because they're not taking any commission on their sales as of a few months back. So that's kind of nice, but I don't know how long it's going to continue. Yeah. And my other Mercari sale is this one. Was a little booty shorts. These were denim, white denim by Abercrombie and Fitch. They sold for $17.10. I made $17.10. And I don't have where these went to either. Yeah, it doesn't say here. I like to know where things go. I don't know why. I just think it's fun. So let's look at the sad little graph or sad little thing here. Yes, this is just eBay now. I sold net grossed $153.08. I netted $96.44 all week from eBay. And average sale price on eBay was $25.51. Now, on Poshmark, I had 5 sales. Let me come back here. On Poshmark, I had 5 sales, and which grossed out to be $100 even. I netted $77.83, and they had an average selling price of $20. So, but Mercari comes along here with 2 sales, which ended up being $30.10. So the average selling price was $30. Oh no, that's not right. It has to be divided in half. What am I doing here? So like $15.05. 15.05. Yeah, I thought for a minute Mercari beat everybody, but they didn't. Okay, total, everybody together, I netted what went to the bank was $204.37. So, hi, Shelley loves wine. Yes, so it was a slow week. Well, it was a very cheap week as far as the prices I was getting, unfortunately, but I don't have best offer, so I probably maybe should put a little bigger prices on some of my things. I want to move things. I'm happy to move things. So I don't know. As soon as I put higher prices on, I don't make any sales. So I don't find high price items when I go. Bumblebee sends me really nice things, not necessarily name brand things. I watched another girl that shops. Her stores don't have any name brand things. She shops by style and what's trending and fabric. And I think what's going to really help with Bumblebee's sale, especially in the summer, are all these linen things she sent. So yeah, 3 things already have sold out of that box. And yeah. And of course, the golf shorts that Pryland Farm sent me. And yeah, I've been selling them pretty regularly. Well, I'll put the sandals on. I'll draft them tonight and put them on tomorrow. I want to get them on. I should have put them on before, but I stuck them in my photo box and sort of forgot about them because they were out of sight. But I'll put them on tomorrow. They're a nice pair of little thong sandals and great for this time of year for sure. I hope everybody's starting to think fall and winter now, except the sellers. Shelley says Amazon should be bringing me a little today. We hope it brightens and spirits you a bit. Well, yes. I have my on and off days, don't I? Yeah. I got up this morning in plenty of time to go to church, and I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. But I did have to go to the Tractor Supply. I had to go there because I completely ran out of chicken food. And it's because the raccoon finally broke into my can chicken feed a couple times. So now I have fixed it with a bell and with a rope and the latch that comes up over the top, I've tied it to it. And that has saved him from getting into the scratch. He can't get in that anymore. So I did the same thing to the feed now. So he shouldn't be able to get in that either. Yes. Yes, this will be fun. Yeah, I'll have a box to open on Tuesday evening when I come on. I'll open this little box that Shelley's going to send. My, that is so much fun. I know that who else gets boxes from somebody that sends her? I think it's McThriftsy. Every once in a while, she'll get a box from somebody, the same person that she opens, and it's so much fun for her too. Yes, I love when have no idea what's in things. I like surprises, those kind of surprises. So, yeah. Today I told you I had to go to Tractor Supply. I had to buy scratch. I bought 2 bags of feed because I hate running out of stuff. So I'm going to keep one in the back of my car trunk and till I can fill the can. And I filled the can with the other bag. So I have a spare now. The scratch, I have plenty of scratch at the moment. So, yeah. So, yeah, I had to run up quick. I was only gone maybe a half hour. And the dog, when I get back, the dog acts like I have been gone for hours. But, yeah, I didn't even look at the video to see if she even knew I was gone. I'm sure she did. You've been keeping. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah. It's so far when he came back and fixed the last leak on my good water machine, my reverse osmosis, it has stayed fixed. It's been good. No water. I think everything's fixed. Now if I can get a dryer, I'll be all back. But actually, I really enjoyed hanging out clothes yesterday. It was such a beautiful day. They really dried so fast. But I don't know about these dryer sheets. I think I shouldn't have used 2. I should just use 1. Because, the new washer machines, this is an LG brand new washing machine that I got during the pandemic. So I couldn't go shop for a used one. I had to go order one when they finally would open and, that somebody would deliver it. So, yeah. That's during the time when I had to buy that washing machine. That's a video on. It's the washing machine that you put in the tub and you fill with a hose and then it washes things. And it did a really good job, but you could only put a few things in at a time. And then it spun them so dry, they were almost dry. Then you had to hang them. Well, no, my dryer was working. My old dryer, this dryer it was working. So I could dry things or hang them. But that little washing machine, it's downstairs just in case. And it really served its purpose in a pinch. Now, I have put all my notes together for the first in the series of how it was to live in the 40s and 50s. It's just the introduction one. I'm hoping tomorrow morning to record it. I made myself little flashcards. Hoping I don't go off into a tangent, too bad. But it'll be some stories. And I just want an introduction because I want these to be fairly short, like maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll number them. There'll be the introduction, then I'll have number 1 and 2 and whatever. I want to sort of organize them. Right now in my journal, it's all over the place. So look for those for that next week sometime. Hopefully I'll get it on. Shelley loves hanging clothes too. I know. What is it? Yeah, it's something about us being outside in the nice weather. And the clothes smell so good when you bring them in. Of course, my t-shirts, they're all wrinkled. I mean, they're not as nice as when you dry them in the dryer. But I'm hoping that the wrinkles will sort of hang out. I'm not going to iron all my t-shirts. You hope that I'll talk a little about music. That's a good idea, of the 40s and 50s. Okay, yes. And the jitterbug. Yeah. Yeah, when we were real little, I can remember my parents, they bought a stereo. It was a long piece of furniture, actually, and it had a stereo. It was a record player, of course. It wasn't, but it played stereo records. And they sent for albums when you could send for them. You know, orchestras, they enjoy that type of music. I'll have to look up of what type of albums that they got. That's what we listened to when we were real little. But then, of course, I'll tell you about my first record player that I got, and I got it for my birthday, and it was a little 45 record player. I remember sitting on the dining room floor. I would sit by the heater because evidently I was always cold. And there was a plug there, and I could plug it in there, and I'd get those little 45 records. And yeah, I can talk about that because now that's bringing back lots of memories. See? Thank you, Shelley. And dating. Oh my goodness, that's another thing. I completely forgot about that. Music and dating. Okay. That I can talk about. I know exactly the names of all my boyfriends. And movies. Okay. And movies. Yeah. Yes. And as I'm doing these, please leave comments and give me more ideas like that, because that really helps. It'll keep the series going forever. So that is what I sold for the week. I will be back. Like I said, maybe, I don't know when, if I record a video tomorrow and edit it in tomorrow or the next day, it'll be on sometime early next week. And then Tuesday evening, this will be a box opening. So I'm going to close for now. I have no idea what I'm going to make for supper, but I'm not really hungry. I had a bowl of cream of tomato soup for lunch and some of my home-baked bread. I made croutons, toasted it, cut them into croutons, buttered it, and cut them into croutons. And I'm kind of still full from that. So I got the first big tomato. Oh, I should have brought it in here. I got the first big tomato out of my garden. And I got another couple of zucchini. And I have way too many cucumbers. So I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you for coming. And I don't know when Bumblebee's coming back, how long it'll take them to move her kids. You had a Capri salad today for lunch because you got tomatoes from the farmer's market yesterday. That sounds good. I don't have any of that cheese. You know, I have so much food at the moment in my, not so much my pantry, but my refrigerator and cupboards and stuff that I should try to go for I should go try to go for a month without going grocery shopping except for milk, you know, basic things that you need. I mean, I always need milk and cream for sure, uh, and root beer. Yeah, the dog Penny didn't like the smell of vinegar reducing today. Aw, oh Penny, she's a cutie. I love her with the cat. She's not quite sure about the cat, as it should be. Oh, has the cat ever chased Penny? Uh, that's pretty much what stopped my Penny from chasing my cat. She stopped and turned around one day. This is a long time ago when I first got her. So I will see you all on Tuesday. Thank you for joining me, and have a good week. I'll see you then. Bye. Peanut's a bully. Bye.